too up close with these two teams. Let's talk about their drafts a little bit more because I know we were talking about it before, but I know there are some little things that we could talk about regarding their draft, right? So just like you said, the carry pick, you like it, but he has to really get up and close and personal. But when it comes to BTK, they have Leslie for that range damage, but this means both teams really have to go late game if they really want to hit their full potential.
Yeah, I think the Ohio brothers could have a hard time here, but they don't feel like that. Look how aggressive they already are. Coming in, not able to take that orange buff, but still, best player is there. I was thinking BTK was going to be the ones to invade, and this is typical Ohio brothers, typical Shark and Hoon. We're going to get in your face, even if it feels like the composition can match it.
Yeah, and you know, best player just gonna take away everything, and no one really, I haven't really seen a roam so far. Joy Baj can put it up to par, but no one can stop Shark from body bagging any of the jungle, no matter who he's against. He's just always in their face and just says, "Hello, I'm here. Aloha, I'm here to kind of give a little bit of vision." Look at this again. He took it. He took it.
This is
Shark
regular
just took.
for them.
Oh my god! Like I'd be so pissed. But here we go.
Oh, now Zone in a bad spot. Gonna get taunted. Hoon is on him, and first blood goes over to best player there. Joy Baj a little bit late to the party, and Joy Baj and Yato need, I mean, I know it's like hard to do, but they gotta stay a bit closer to Zane, man. They need to always have vision on either Shark or Hoon. One of them needs to, I feel like.
Yeah, they definitely have to be careful, and they kind of have to support Zane in that early game. Yes, Predarin is a very tanky hero, but he is really squishy in that early game, was able to get first blooded into the hands of Ohio brothers, and Turtle also getting picked up, so a lot of objectives has been into the hands of Ohio brothers. But look at, just look at Milo, too. Already getting zonage on BTK's buffs and everything, so they have a read now what's going on, but mid lane matchup also, Shark and Hoon, those two are unstoppable.
Yeah, and I mean they have really good lane clear, right? Because you have the first skill from Kaja. Valentina already has good wave clear, so they have all those answers. Not to mention something we forgot about is Hoon's also going to have these rough waves, which Hoon's he's got a deep hero pool. He's comfortable with just about anybody you put in his hands, so he's going to be able to use that perfectly and also make possible plays. That could be a way that they dash in and are able to find ISO with his long range.
Joy Bosch.
Looking for it. No, there's a lot of people over there.
There's too many people. He said never mind. He said never mind. I'm gonna do a little bit of a spin and back off. But good zonage though coming in was, even though there's a lot of people, even though they're not setting, he is able to get enough vision for the rest of his team, which I feel like he's doing a really good job. And especially in that second series, Joy Bosch's Grok. Did you see that 4-man stun? Like literally wrapped around the backside of Avalon and just immediately just punished them.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, let's take a look at it all, right? So the Ohio brothers are starting to creep ahead. It's not the end, but this is reminiscent to like last game a little bit. Ohio brothers start taking damage. BTK need to find a way to kind of stop the bleeding a bit here. They should hit a decent spike, I feel like, around 6 minutes once Yato gets an item or two in. Once Zane gets a little bit bulkier, and watch the best player here. We get the Terrify. What was Zane getting melted down and taken out? Best player going to get first kill. Purple buff also taken away. Denied in the suppression. Hold on. Watch for Baj. Able to get the Tyrant's Rage, but it's still not enough. Baj will fall. That is a 3-for-0 trade. Ohio brothers taking off in this race right now.
Alright, Joy, are you literally doing squats in the middle of the map? Come on now. But we do see them going up to that top side. ISO might be in danger.
ISO is in danger. Let me tell you something. ISO is going to go down. It's a mega
Goodbye.
kill over to best player. TOB 5-0, 3K gold lead. Turtle back on the map.
Even though I want to say, like, the lead is always in TOB, whatever, the thing is, I can't even say that they're going to be in the lead, because for some reason, and knowing that these two teams literally play neck to neck, it always gets flipped around. Somewhere, somehow, at one moment, it's always going to be flipped. So I'm still going to say it's an even game until I see the power spike happen. Tracks. I've seen enough of this. We've seen it for both games. Literally, it looks like BTK is going to close it, and then TOB flips it, and then after TOB flips it, BTK flips it. So I'm going to keep my neutral stand. I'm going to sit on my pedestal at the very top, and I'm going to just sit here.
Well, listen here, Eunice. Listen here. I would love to see a game 5. I'd love to see a game 4, and I love me some BTK. But here's the thing. Right now, tonight, the Ohio brothers have been playing a little bit of a better game, man. And the way this is going, it's getting hard to defend BTK in match number 3. But here we go. Maybe they're going to give me something to defend them about. Best player in a little bit of trouble. Mobazane looking for the kill. Best Joybosh finally able to get the shutdown, put a little bit of gold into his pocket. Super Shark now also getting backed off. Maybe this is a chance for BTK, but wait, off screen. Yato goes down to Milo, single-handedly taking him out, which this is going to even the board in this little small skirmish here.
Buy one, get one free? Is that what we're doing with deals now, Trex? Are we doing deals?
Deals on fried chicken today. There's deals on fried chicken today.
Oh, deals on fried chicken? Oh, word. I'm down for some good dinner after this, but here we go. Oh, Milo coming in on Grok. Good zone-ish though, however, but beautiful lane swap coming in. But actually, they were able to take down the mid lane turret, but they're going to go ahead and trade it out for that bot side. So I guess it's a trade, but I am favoring more towards TOB as they did open up the map a little bit more as the mid lane turret came down.
All right, so what do they do from here? Luckily, towers, they've lost one in the mid. BTK has been able to take a bot side tower, so they are even in that sense, right? The Ohio brothers do have this gold lead, which has been shortened a bit. When it's at 2K now. BTK, we've seen them fight back against teams even with like 3 or 4K deficits, so we know they do have that in them. They got that dog in them, as some people like to say. But Super Shark looking for something. Rough Waves used as a getaway here. Bahoon gonna sneak up on Joybosh there. We kill him. Best player finds a turtle on the boss side. Best player might be in a little bit of trouble down there. White Chicken able to take him out, so BTK getting something out of this. A 1-for-1 trade. Turtle does go over to the Ohio brothers. Can they make it 2? Also, a tower goes down for TOB. I don't know who exactly came out on top there, Eunice.
Absolutely. Now, Chicken's sitting at 2-0, and this is the same story that we saw that first game when Chicken ran that R-lot, and there's no answer to it yet, right? And KDAs aren't looking too great for the side of BTK, but Chicken is very definitely holding his ground there and doing well, being able to sustain and take off members from the Ohio brothers, which is best player Milo going down, and that's not doing too great. But gold lead is still in favor of TOB by Joybosh.
Ooh, Zia does use a Purify. I almost forgot that he had that there, and that could come in clutch here. Because remember how I was giving that long talk in the beginning about him not being able to get away? Oh yeah, getting
up in personal.
That lets him do that a bit more. Yato tries to get the knock up, he pops the Purify. Joybosh tries to get the knock up in the stun, he pops the Purify. So that could be crucial here.
Yeah, but I feel like that Purify though, it has to be used for either Joybosh or Yato. He has to really pick which one he needs to use it for. Even the final slash from Chicken. But, ooh, Hoon almost got caught out there in the mid lane. He has to be careful now. But, yeah, I feel like once Zia uses that Purify, there has to be a little bit of a connection coming in, right? From either Joybosh and Yato or Yato and Joybosh, right? They have to really pick. I said he purifies, then somebody has to follow up with that Purify being used, or it's kind of useless, right? But, ooh, Trex, I know you're watching.
I'm definitely watching, and I mean, what's surprising here is TLB has a discipline. Well, it's not really surprising, but they have discipline. Even though they know they have a lead, it's like, we're not going to force this, right? But they are constantly keeping tabs on BTK. BTK trying to do the same thing back, but now Lord back on the map. Both of them are going to be vying for position.
We do see a little bit of a dance coming in, but Joybosh is doing a good job. Kind of, the thing is, Kufra gives so much pressure, right?
Yeah.
Even though he's not actually jumping, but it, like nobody can step up. But here we go.
Oh, nice final slash. Everyone against the wall, and members start falling. ISO able to find one, and best player goes down as well. Zia might just be next. White Chicken onto the backside, dashing through, taking him out. Double kill for ISO. Can they find another one? Joybosh able to lock onto Hoon there. Hoon looked for something. Terrified onto White Chicken. Can't get the last hit. White Chicken just gets away there. But they get away with a whole lot because this should be a Lord in the hands of BTK.
Wow, that was a beautiful set by Joybosh. The Flicker Tyrant's Rage. Wow. Did you just see the 4-man stun on TOB? Absolutely denied it. Just like I was saying, Kufra, so much pressure, right? Also deletes dashes as well, aside from Joy as she can immune. but we are looking at the siege in that mid lane, and that's a little bit unfortunate for TOB, but BTK actually picked up the Lord, so aggro is definitely in the favor of BTK. Also more turrets, and Trex, you just said TOB has been playing well for the past 2 games, but you sure about this?
It was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan, Eunice. Sometimes you gotta. BTK plays good when someone doubts them, you know. So that's why they actually put me on the desk here. They wanted me to
okay,
come
Trex.
down a little bit. I'm
an
inside man. I'm an inside
well.
man.
I actually no, I wanted to see BTK win this one. You said TOB is playing too well, and I said hold your horses, but Rivage, this Kufra is giving way too much pressure for the side of TOB, right? Zia can't really step up, and he can't step up anywhere unless he's with Milo or Shark, because Yato is just going to continuously camp, right? So here we go, Joybaj.
He decides not.
One thing
Joybaj is good about, he does not pop that ult unless he knows he's gonna get it. Like other people are like, I'm going in. Oh, you're next to me. Boom, I'm gonna hit it. But he's good at waiting for it, man, and not the average player does that. Oh, but Joybaj might get caught off here. The conceal play comes in. Joybaj able to use the flicker, but wait, who jumped in? Yato looking for the knock up in the finish. Does not knock anyone out, but he gets enough damage so Chicken can look for the finish. Mobazane there as well. And the Ohio brothers getting backed up into their base.
Not enough burst. I actually thought that Joybaj should have been taken off there, but he has a lot of sustain actually, and I'm pretty sure he built Radiant for best player and Hoon to be able to kind of irrigate a lot of that magic damage, but that was one mistake, right? No pull, no flicker, but here we go. We might see a little bit. Ooh, slash.
Oh, bad hit. Best player goes in too deep, taken out. Now BTK smells some blood in the water. They want to look for something here. Minions are coming in. Mobazane dashing into the tower. Yato also on the backside. Pops rough waves. Gets a little bit of damage on Milo there. But still unable to break an inhibitor. But a large wave is crashing into the bot side as BTK crashes the top. Hoon comes in. Uses a final slash of his own. But Joybaj dives deep. And the ultimate snipe goes off. Still not enough damage from BTK. And in the end, Joybaj gets pulled in and taken out.
Joybaj literally jumped out, and then Hoon was like, no, you're coming right back here. Just Joybaj getting swooped right back into the hole. But we are looking at the win conditions right now, right? We're looking at the 13-minute game. It's not really too deep yet into the power spike, but we are looking at the gold currently, still kind of neck to neck. We're not looking at too far of a gold lead, but just like you said, Trex, I want to talk about the roamers. It's just Joybaj and Shark, right? Joybaj has AoE CC. Shark has single suppression. The difference between those two is once Shark sees advantage, he'll go for it and just ult whenever. But Joybaj, he literally waits for the absolute last minute, or unless he knows 1000%.
Hold on! 3-man against the wall, but they still can't get the finish. Where's all the damage for BTK right now? Milo does go down finally, but BTK, they are going to possibly be able to take this forward, but I'm still seeing some issues here.
That was perfectly scripted. I was going to say just like that, and Joybaj literally landed it right when I was saying it. I mean, call me a scripter. My goodness. But Joybaj already putting a lot of pressure, right? But I really feel like maybe if TOB had more of an AoE CC, maybe a Lolita, this would have been a little bit more easier. But even Lolita wouldn't even be good here because Zane has Taunt, cancel. Joybaj has the Tyrant's Rage, first skill, cancel. Then we have Kadita's Airborne, cancel. So we can, the final slash, so it's kind of, I feel like TOB really had no choice but to go with the suppression pick, as there's way too much CC for Shark to even do any set potential if he were to go in AoE CC.
Most definitely. Now BTK definitely having a little bit of an advantage now. They're going to try to sync up these waves. I'm wondering, the Ohio brothers with Zia, luckily hasn't taken any deaths. He's taken 1, so he has been matching items and matching the gold base of ISO, right? So he should be able to shred down this Lord. They have those opportunities. Some things that BTK need to watch out for here is Milo with the wild charge. They need to make sure that nobody important gets caught by Super Shark, and if they can dodge some of those things, they can come out on top here.
In my opinion, I feel like Grok EXP is too squishy. I haven't seen Grok EXP EXP actually do well.
Well, he's like
Like
building
in that
full
first game with
damage, so-
Bloodhounds. Yeah, in the first game of Bloodhounds, right? They ran Dino ran EXP Brock, but he just kept getting picked off on and off and on and off. But oh no.
Joybaj able to find one. They get knocked into the air and down goes Super Shark. Another one falls. Zia gets caught up on the final slash. Is fried chicken. Cooking up some chicken here. Let him cook because best player now in a little bit of trouble as well. Hoon trying to do something about it all, but it's a double kill over to ISO. Hoon the last one on the block, and they're trying to chop. Waiting for some minions now. Hoon's still here to defend. We got 25 seconds on the clock for Zia, 20 for Shark. Can they make it in time? Joybaj working his way around, and Hoon finally falls with these minions. BTK should be able to finish it. Match point denied. It's now 2-1.